Jerusalem, the holy city, has attracted the devotion of pilgrims from all over the world for centuries. The city where once stood the temple, where Jesus died and was resurrected, and where the Dome of the Rock stands today, is a favorite destination of Jews, Christians, and Muslims alike.
Original Jewish pilgrimage to Jerusalem was the pilgrimage to the temple in biblical times to be seen before the face of God. But today, many Jews from all over the world come to see the remains of the temple, to be in a place that is the center for the Jewish people, there to pray, to worship, and to meet other Jews together.
Prophet also said that there are three mosques which are very valuable and precious to pray and to visit. The mosque in Mecca, his mosque in Medina, and the mosque of Al-Quds. As we believe, the Prophet Muhammad one night was taken here, then he was raised to heaven on that night. And there he actually met many of the prophets from before, including Moses and Abraham, and he spoke to them. And he spoke to God. God gave Muhammad the 5-time daily prayers for his community. And in the beginning, the prayers was directed towards here. All Muslims used to face Jerusalem in their prayer.
The study and comparison of the motivations and traditions drawing the faithful of the three religions here have been the focus of a 2-day interfaith conference commissioned by a group of Christian pilgrims who arrived on foot from Switzerland. In the Old City, on the terraces of the Ecce Homo, pilgrims, scholars, and religious representatives gathered together. It's a first step, says one of the promoters, to help us and make us more aware of the different traditions that are woven together in the city, so that the pilgrimage can become a tool for mutual dialogue.
I think one of the difficulties that we have is how pilgrimage cannot become or does not become a question of manifestation of power towards others. How does one go up to Jerusalem without making it a way of saying Jerusalem is all ours and recognize the rights of Muslims and Christians to Jerusalem as a holy city?
As Imam Faisal noted in his lecture dedicated to pilgrimages in Islam, history tells us that in order to reach the holy places, hostilities were suspended in what was called the Holy Month. Today, organizers and speakers at the conference agreed that the way forward is that of knowledge and education, principles already put into practice by the Christian schools of the Holy Land.
Our role today is to remind our communities this is the bad way, what is happening right now. There is a good way. And it is possible. We're already doing it in small numbers. Let us increase the numbers. If we can improve the relationships between Muslims and Jews and Christians in this holy land, then we will improve relationships between Muslims and Jews and Christians all over the world.
I think that what's really necessary is a grassroots interreligious education in both the Jewish and Palestinian society. The fact that someone can go through high school and not know anything about Christianity or about Islam, or someone can grow up here, Palestinian in Jerusalem, and never get an understanding of what Judaism is except from his encounters on the street and the press, is tragic. And at least that basic knowledge should be transmitted in schools and will help, at least for people not to demonize the other.